they're talking about assisted suicide. Again, this is an old video from 2014, before the recent ruling and new legislation that I've talked about a few times. I just want to they're having a big debate about what level of public support there is for a doctor-assisted suicide. They have this one panelist that's saying that, it's across the spectrum. Every identifiable demographic has over 85%. And this person here is working for a union of palliative care nurses, and she's saying that most of the people that work for her oppose it. And this is irrelevant. Okay. Individual rights are not determined by consensus. They're rights. And so it doesn't matter what the broader public's opinion of it is. It matters whether or not there's an infringement on somebody's autonomous decision making. If we had a referendum on smoking and it passed, does that mean that it would be right to ban smoking? Now, what we're talking about here is we're talking about taking away rights, right? Or if we had a referendum on slavery in the Deep South, you can be pretty sure it would have passed, right? And so does the fact that most Southerners supported slavery, does that mean that slavery is okay? And I mean, I'm okay with drawing comparisons on that level, and if you want to, yell and scream and, put steam out your ears and, then you can go ahead and do that. It's not really of much concern to me. But it's the wrong question. Individual rights are not to be determined by democracy. That's called the tyranny of the majority. And it's a little bit ironic that we have what is essentially a conservative news source having this debate without any real conscious awareness of it. My opinion of the of what I think should be legal with physician-assisted dying, or euthanasia, or whatever you want to call it, it would whether there's 10% support for it or 95% support for it should make no difference on what the law says and on what the court rules. We make collective decisions about how we use resources together. We don't make collective decisions about, what people's morals are. We don't legislate morality. We're a liberal democracy. We're not a theocracy. That was a brain freeze. I should have saw that coming. I just didn't think to change them. Anyways, so yeah, this is meaningless. Nobody cares what nobody should care what public support is. It's like nobody should care what public support for abortion is, because it's an individual's right? It's a personal choice. Nobody should care what public support for gay marriage is, or public perceptions of homosexuality. Nobody should care what public support for transgender access to bathrooms is. These are not discussions to be had in the public sphere. These are issues of individual rights.